Bitcoin, and January the 2nd, we called it at $16,000, and we drew a smiley face at 42,000, which it has reached in the last few hours. Now, will it ignite like a fuse and consume itself, setting off the whole cryptocurrency market? Or has it reached a high and will it now crumble like a tapped meringue? We're going to check it out and all the charts. We've got some amazing moves coming. Welcome to the Tradespotting show. Thanks so much for watching. Yes, into the charts. This is Bitcoin, January the 2nd. There it was at 16,000. Here it is now at the smiley face. It went through it and then some. Looking left, areas of resistance. This prior peak up at 47. Exceed that, then you're looking at moves up to 50,000 plus, after which the sky is the limit. You'll be talking about all-time highs, blue sky breakouts, and the reason for those moves will be incredible. But that's not all, folks, because if you're looking at Bitcoin currently thinking it's at resistance, it may start spending a time here consolidating, and you would be interested in what's going on in the Bitcoin dominance chart itself, whether or not it's relevant. Another question. Here we have important information on the charts. In fact, it's crucial that you're aware of specific things on the Bitcoin dominance chart. On the 4-hour time frame, a rocky outcrop flash at the 200 period moving average, simple period moving average. You've also got this obvious trend line of support. So if the Bitcoin dominance is to come down, which it looks like it's going to at some stage, that's the area to target. Ahead of that, there is this potential for it to come along and meet this resistance somewhere along this regime here. So you could be talking about moving up to the next level, the top side in around 59-60% Bitcoin dominance. And if it explodes through to all-time highs and leaves Ethereum and the rest of the alt market in the dust, then it may well be what you're looking at. But if the overall cryptocurrency market is to continue rising, Bitcoin dominance is to come back and tap that flash at 52%, then maybe you're looking over at Total2, which is a really good chart, also giving us lots of important targets. You're at one area of resistance at 700 billion. If you are to push higher, daily time frames were to look, you can see 1 trillion. That's the next area. You can't see it there because invisible Fibonacci man, Jamie, in his head is just doing it. You're looking at the golden pocket retracement from these previous highs, which would be Bitcoin making it by its way up here, having exceeded the 382. You've obviously got the 50% retracement at 859 and a little bit of resistance because it's previously support. Obviously, you'd expect price action to perhaps pause around there. Holy sugars, I'm on this wrong screen, isn't it? Not this one. It is, it's this one. Still fantastic, right? You get extra perspective. See, if price action on Total2 makes it back above the 382 at $740 billion for the Total2 cryptocurrency market cap, then you'll be looking at tapping 86. You break that golden pocket retracement, 1 trillion. And that's what I'm talking about, yo. Cryptocurrency is potentially heading to Total2 market cap $1 trillion. That is excluding Bitcoin, the top 5 cryptocurrencies. Total2 hitting $1 trillion. That means alt season. Alt season means absolutely crazy moves on absolutely ridiculous coins, such as USTC. These guys managed to vote through a new way of managing this stablecoin. I know you're laughing. Stablecoin is trading at 0.052 at the minute. Yes, this stablecoin, it's no longer being minted, burned, and reminted, and they hope to eventually return it to a value of $1. Also, OneCoin, Harmony One, who were previously hacked, also making excellent headway at burning off the debts from that hack, having now resecured their system. Are these type of opportunities, these phoenix from the fire, those people whose market base is secure, whose investors are hardcore, aren't going anywhere now, and new influx to the market leading to potential rapid increases in price, and these things recover in previous trends? And it could certainly happen if Harmony One is to break through and it definitely could do golden pocket retracement back up at 0.0175. If it managed to get there and break through, then you're targeting 0.02. If that breaks, you're targeting 0.03. These are such huge percentage moves, and that'll go and then double after the back of that, and that's potentially happening on something that nearly bit the dust. Wow. Also, you could be looking at DOT as substrate. It's got excellent moves. It's managed to break that downward sloping trend. It's managed to find support and exceed its previous highs. It doesn't put in double-digit percentage price increases every day, but that looks like a potentially fantastic move. Pardon me as I get the hiccups up. Okay, excellent little tips and tricks there. So I also wanted to take a quick look at IMX. There we go. Up. What are you doing, Tradespotting? 1.43, also up 1.43% today. Looking left, you can see that the next level of resistance at 1.59. Price action on IMX also not necessarily managing to defeat the trend, but its trend not quite as obvious as previous. On the 4-hour time frame, things very, very positive here. Hold that 50 simple, exceed that previous high. You're looking about potential breaks to the top side. IMX not quite as strongly affiliated with GameStop as they once were. You're looking at a couple of different other selections there, and Elixir Games platform will be giving you a proper heads up on what's coming shortly there. Also, a lot of people interested in VET and how it's been performing after it got this flash and pushed on the top side. We were very positive. It's already broken out of that channel by then. Some significant distance, and the next target you look to is 0.2026. Exceed that, you're looking up at 0.31, and then you've got a real recovery on the cards, and you're talking about making its way up as 0.06. Huge moves on VET, sort of cryptocurrency that really does actually generate cash flow and help a lot of different enterprises. So huge moves there. And then another one that we were looking at, Flow, considerable percentage moves over the last couple of days. See, it succeeded this prior high, got towards that golden pocket, and these targets that we're talking about on a number of different cryptocurrencies, Flow's already managed to do that. That's the Binance chart, where you'd expect a lot of activity. Up at around 1.4 is the next potential move if this thing manages to break back above the golden pocket. 1.2, 1.4. Huge moves there. And then IOTA. This is something that a lot of people are getting more interested recently because of the recent ecosystem funding for their activities out in Abu Dhabi. So you've got this target back at the previous high at 0.37. If you manage to exceed that, you'll be talking about the next target's up at around 0.68. Managed to break that, you're talking about $1 on IOTAUSDT. And then people will be asking about Uni, decentralized exchange. This thing, again, not managing to necessarily put in stellar moves when you consider the retracement it's been through, but then if you consider the low prices that it was at recently, huge percentage increases, it's not got the same oomph. DeFi hasn't managed to get the same oomph back. That particular app for crypto hasn't managed to recover the same hype that it did have at the last cycle. Same with NFTs. Not managed to recover that same interest yet. So what else did we have on here? ICP. If we go down to the 4-hour time frame, we get a better picture of where this has been recently and where it could potentially be going. That 50 simple 200 period moving average, positive slope, positive splay, price action pushing back up above previous resistance. Looking left, you can see that this previous flash 6.6, that might be the next area to look to. Taking 886 off of those peaks. Now that you've broken that downward sloping trend, I'd be saying this guy next target probably in at around 6.146 and 5.64 ahead of that. So huge moves. The percentage moves on these things are staggering, and that's just the next level on any bullish flip of the market, because the altcoins, like I say, if Bitcoin manages to consolidate at resistance, these things are going to be picking up an awful lot of attention. People will be growing in confidence in markets that previously seemed lost, and that will lead to extreme velocity in illiquid markets. And if the alt season pushes on, or at least threatens to happen, you could get that Bitcoin dominance dropping back to 52%, but Bitcoin itself not managing to break support on that macro trend line. That would be hugely significant. And then the total 2, the top five cryptocurrencies excluding Bitcoin, pushing up to $1 trillion. That'd be a huge move overall. So that's what we're looking at on the cryptocurrency market. This is a video for members initially, which will later on go out to everybody. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, members. If you're not yet a channel member, you can do it by clicking the button just beside subscribe down there. Boom, and join. You get access to loads of extra treats here on the Tradespotting channel. And if you want to support me, you can do on Patreon. Best place for you is Rocky's Patreon with the Discord and Indicator Suite. And then, boom, we'll make you a brilliant trader. Take the course, 30% off the course. There's only there's very little time left on that deal. Code is BDAY30. Take the course before the deal ends and you regret it, which would be terrible, wouldn't it? Join in with a cohort of loads of really good people. So now is the time to take it. If you're in any doubt at all, now's the time. Thank you very much. Hit that like button. See you in the next one. I've got more cryptocurrencies to do, but Rocky show's on later. I'll update them later in the week.